I've purchased the cheapest trading robot on the marketplace and I'll put it on my trading account so we can see what will be the performance together. And probably many of you are wondering why people would sell their expert advisors for $10 and what is their business strategy. Well, probably many of you are wondering why I am giving my expert advisors for free. That's not really a business strategy, it's more of a stupidity. However, I think they have a really good strategy, because if they sell 1,000 copies and each one costs $10, then they would make thousands of dollars. Way better than the developers who are selling their EAs for $30,000 and nobody's buying it. So let me show you the expert advisor I have selected. It is called the rebate system, and the reason I have selected that expert advisor is because first, it is very active. You can see the screenshots we have over here. The balance chart looks really good and we have a very good rating and 18 reviews, and most of them are actually pretty good. So I decided to buy this expert advisor. I have some money on my MQL5 account, so I will use that, and I've successfully purchased the product. I will go to install on the terminal and it will ask me to open MetaTrader, and it should automatically, placed the rebate system on the navigator just below the experts tab. And here I have the very same information about the parameters that is available on the MQL5 website, and there are 3 URLs that I need to add to the experts tab. Let me show you how that works. I will go to tools, I will go to options, and in the expert advisors tabs you need to put these websites, or if you purchase a different expert advisor, this is where you will have to put the URLs required usually when there are news filters. So click on OK, and I will be attaching now this expert advisor on the MetaTrader 4 with the HYCM broker. That is the sponsor of today's video, but more on that later. So now I will make sure my auto trading is on. I will drag and drop the expert advisor on the chart and I will see all of the inputs. So here you can see that we have the entry lot, take profit, step next order, quite a lot of inputs, to be honest, for $10 expert advisor, and I'll just leave it to the default because I want to make sure that I'm using the settings recommended by the developer, and I'll just click on OK, and the expert advisor is attached on the chart, and you can see that immediately there was a trade open. That's probably the fastest opening I have ever seen when placing an expert advisor on the chart. Okay, right in here we have a long and a short trade. That's really interesting. But if you look at the description, I'll just go back to the product, you will see that the strategy behind the robot is based on 2 grids, buy and sell. When one of them is in a drawdown, the other one can enter with an increased lot size, keeping the account away from the drawdown. So I'm really excited to see how this expert advisor will perform in my account. And before I show you some more results, let me tell you about the HYCM broker that is fully regulated. I've been using it recently with demo and live accounts, and currently I have a $50,000 live account to test this $10 expert advisor. Okay, just kidding. I won't be risking $50,000 in a $10 EA, but who knows? Stay with me until the end of the video so we will see together. And while I am getting some results with the expert advisors, let me tell you about the HYCM, which is a fully regulated broker from the FCA itself, or this is one of the strictest regulators in the UK. The broker offers MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and there are different account types you can select when you are opening an account. The fixed one will of a spread starting from 0.5 without commissions. The classic one is with 1.2 pips without commission. The minimum deposit is $100 for bot, and the raw spread account starts with 0.1 pip, but there is commission of $4 per round. The minimum deposit here is $200. So it really depends on the type of strategy or expert advisor you will be trading. I've already tested the broker with multiple expert advisors, and it is really suitable for algorithmic trading. As well, the broker offers 2 base currencies, negative balance protection, tier 1 client fund security, and there is professional customer support if you have any questions. And if I just go to the range of markets, I want to show you that with HYCM you can trade Forex, CFDs on stocks with leverage 1 to 20, indexes, cryptocurrencies, and commodities. Pretty much everything that a trader needs to diversify his portfolio. With that being said, thank you guys so much for sponsoring, and now let's go back to the expert advisor. I see the very same 2 trades open, so I will give it more time to open more trades and I'll show you the results. And 2 days later, I have covered my investment of $10 for that expert advisor. I'm at $15 of a profit, or this is $5 extra. And if I show you my account history, you will see that there are plenty of trades. Most of those were short trades for the euro dollar, and I'm on profit with $15. However, I'm not yet to celebrate that I have found the golden egg on the marketplace of expert advisors, because if I show you my open trades, you will see that I'm currently having negative $47 of a loss, and this is because among those profitable short trades there were a few long trades that opened, and the expert advisor uses some kind of a grid martingale system trying to recover that losses. So there was one long trade that opened on the top, and after that the expert advisor opened a few more long trades with higher lots. So I don't know really how far this will go if euro dollar keeps dropping. Obviously, if the price recovers, all of these losses will recover, but I'm starting to get a little bit skeptical because this might really blow the account if there is not enough margin. But let's see what will happen. And at the end of the week, I have more results in my account. Check this out, $24.29, and if I increase the terminal, you will see that I had plenty of trades that opened and closed, and the majority hit the take profit. So what I've learned for the system so far is that it initially opens 2 trades simultaneously, a long one and a short one. It places a tiny take profit of 5 pips in both directions, and obviously one of the 2 will hit, and it brings this profit of 50 cents when trading with 0.01. And then we have a trade in the opposite direction, which the expert advisor tries to recover with a martingale system if the price goes in the opposite direction. So right in here we had this situation where we had a short trade, and then it added a few times when the price was rising, and you can see it right in here. So it opened one short trade on the 2nd of May, and then it added a few times. Eventually the expert advisor recovered the losses, but I had a moment where I was having about $20–30 of a drawdown. So here it is. If I show you the detailed statement, and you can see exactly that we had $21.69 of a relative drawdown, or this is 0.04, and you might say that's nothing, and I would agree with you, but keep in mind that this is euro dollar, and such grid martingale systems are used with the New Zealand CAD, Aussie New Zealand, Aussie Canadian, or these are known as the pullback currency pairs because they tend to move in a range. But when it comes to euro dollar, trading a martingale system, that is really risky, and you have to be very careful with it. And one more concern I have about this expert advisor that brought me profit so far is that in the inputs, if I go to the expert advisor properties, we don't have the option to stop trading if we reach a certain drawdown. For example, the Waka Waka expert advisor that I'm trading in one of my funded accounts, and I have recorded a few videos about it, has this option in the inputs that we can set a maximum daily drawdown, and I have set it at 4%, which means that if I have a drawdown of 4%, it will stop trading, it will not open new trades for 24 hours. And I know that this is the maximum risk, but if I don't have such input in the settings of an expert advisor and it uses a martingale system, it becomes really risky to blow your account, because it is expected that the price will turn around, but it might not, and it might keep dropping or rising until you have no more funds to add a bigger lot and a bigger lot. And especially when trading on euro-dollar, you really have to be very careful, because euro-dollar is the most traded asset. It's very volatile. It is the Bitcoin in forex trading, and it is very unpredictable when there are hot economic fundamental news. Keep that in mind, guys. However, always backtest and test on a demo any expert advisor you are planning to trade with real capital, and never risk more than what you're comfortable losing. Thank you so much for watching the videos. It means a lot to me, and that's why at the end of every video I say, don't forget that I love you.